talking, right? But going to Alaska is actually kind of the first Mountain Goats song. I wanted to be a poet because, obviously that's where the money is. And I was writing poetry, I was studying forms and studying meter and everything. Going to Alaska began life as a poem. And then I thought it was too good to force it to just be a poem. Where is it going to go? It's going to go to the poetry reading and die the quiet death. God bless the poetry reading, but I've been to the poetry reading. I go to the poetry reading. And I applaud politely at the end of it, but a lot of those poems never leave that room. And I was like, so I had a guitar, it was called a Hawaiian guitar. It had the strings are higher, and you use a slide or a piece of glass you tune it to an open chord and just things like that. And I couldn't really play the guitar at all, but I had this thing, I had a slide, so I started just playing with the open chord, and I had a tape deck, and so I pressed record and play. And 25 years later, the Mountain Goats. I'm still absolutely just enamored of. You got going to Alaska up there? Y'all serve Fireball schnapps? You got that one in here? I would like to welcome back to the stage. I don't know where they are. I know who they are. John Worster, Matt Douglas, and Peter Hughes. You know them as Mountain